Welcome to the Rector's Update for St. Mark's Episcopal Church in Richmond, Texas. I am Reverend Susie Comer, and today is May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Let's see, where is my, there it is. When you get a sore tooth, it is very tempting to poke and prod at that sore tooth with your tongue. And it is so hard to leave that tooth alone and leave it and not bug it until we can get to the dentist. So today we're thinking about those tempting sore teeth because we're in a time which feels like a sore tooth. This time of social distancing, this quarantining at home has, after 7 weeks, been getting to folks. Some desperately need to get back to work, and still others want to get out just for something new to do, to see friends and extended family. And of course, we're also hearing that the experts have been warning it is too early and that rates of infection will go up. Whether you are remaining at home or whether you are venturing out, very carefully, I hope, with mask and gel alcohol to run errands, or whether you're having to head to work, the last thing we need to be doing is giving ourselves a hard time, poking and prodding at what we might be doing wrong, or picking and probing at others whom we see are not doing their best as well. Families are seeing a whole lot of each other these days. Different generations are seeing different priorities when they look at the risks involved with this virus. And somehow we're still having to live together and work things out. Brené Brown recently observed that these days demand an attentiveness to what we are feeling and a wariness over intensifying issues we may have with other people. Now is not the time to be compounding what is already difficult. We need to allow ourselves some grace and compassion, she says. The tendency to press forward is also absorbing us because we miss worshiping together. When can we get back together? What is the day? People keep asking. But we need to give ourselves grace and compassion about this as well. The truth is that a return to worshiping together is not a date-driven thing, but rather data-driven. We're going to have to look at the facts before we decide when we can gather again. St. Mark's Vestry is working on a plan to reconvene and will send a proposed plan to Bishop Ryan's office later this week. And meanwhile, we will watch the daily count of positive COVID cases in Fort Bend County. Only when the count decreases consistently for 14 days in a row can we safely return to worship together. And that is really the bottom line. Only when the count decreases for 14 days in a row, one day after the other, can we safely return to worship together. So we will wait. But that doesn't mean that in this in-between time, that time must be dead space. We can dare a little, dare to play a little, daydream a little, read something different perhaps, and perhaps some new things will start to grow in our lives, new ideas, new possibilities about who we can be as a church. And perhaps this waiting time is actually fertile ground for some good new things to begin. Much love. Take care.